You get the first leaks of the LG G4 emerging in photos. You also get a new version of Android 5.1 launched, but is it really a new version? And Microsoft couldn't make apps for its Windows 10 platform without making things confusing. I'm Jaime Rivera, and all I'm going to say is this: TGIF. This is Pocketnow Daily, brought to you by lynda.com. The official news today has to do with Microsoft, as the company doesn't only have the title for the most ridiculous and longest names in tech history, but the company plans to continue that way, as it's starting to make things confusing for Windows users, particularly in Windows 10. It's explaining to developers that if they have applications that are universal, they're going to call these Windows applications, and if they have applications that are not universal, they're going to be called Windows desktop applications, and then we wonder how they're going to handle the phone apps. We just wonder why they don't just leave it as Windows Universal Apps. That is much more understandable and implicit, but we'll see. Next up, let's talk about HTC, as the company's lead designer Jonah Becker has just announced that he is stepping down. After a year of being on the job, though, he had been at HTC for years and had replaced Krill after he also decided to leave a year ago. This is the lead designer behind the 1M8 and obviously the 1M9, and we wonder exactly why is he leaving the company just after Peter Chow is also being moved from CEO to another position. We wonder what to expect from HTC's design going forward, since that is their leading ticket. Now let's move the spotlight over to Google, and particularly Android 5.1.0_R3. We don't know exactly what the purpose of this update is, but the images are already at AOSP. You can download them for Nexus devices, and these could be bug fixes. Leave us a comment down below if you've installed them. Let us know what things have changed. Now let's move the spotlight over to LG, as the company has already made their LG Watch Urbane LT official in Korea starting this week. And if you want to get some WebOS love with LTE capabilities and just about everything that's already baked just for Korea, you're going to have to pay for it, as the watch is going to retail for a crazy $600, obviously after the exchange rate. $600 at a time when the Gear S from Samsung is costing $350. Really crazy. We don't know how that's going to perform. Let's see if it ever makes it to the United States. WebOS Watch. And finally, for the hot news of the day, one of the most anticipated phones of the year is the LG G4, and we get the first leaked images of the phone, or at least we assume this is the phone, and yeah, it looks a lot like the LG G Flex 2 without the curve. And that's really odd, given the fact that, well, LG launched a couple of curved phones at MWC that weren't flagships like the G4. We don't have any specifications. All we have are images. That little hump at the top we assume is for a TV antenna, which is common in Korea. We don't think that's a stylus silo, but we could be wrong. And it does lead me to the question of the day. Links in the description. Look at all the photos of what we assume to be the G4, and let us know if you want this phone in the comments down below, because in my case, I think I'll take the G Flex 2, but leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you think. And folks, if you've ever wanted to become a pro in photography, learn web design, or build a cool video like this one, there are thousands of awesome courses at our sponsor, lynda.com/pocketnow. That's lynda.com/pocketnow for a free 10-day trial. You also know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video was filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.